We're going to have a little taste and a chat of the 2018 Ovitelli Grenache, which is also made exclusively in 675 litre ceramic eggs.
So Pete, while you're pouring this wine, I noticed that you're pouring it into, a balloon-shaped glass. Do you have a particular philosophy on how you like to serve your Grenache and which glassware?
Grenache is a little bit like Pinot Noir, and it has beautiful perfume and prettiness. And so, although it might seem a little bit wine dorky, us using these wonderful what are called Burgundy balloons, we feel it kind of really showcases this wine best. But ultimately, those of you at home, if you haven't got a Burgundy glass, we could potentially sell you one. But you could also, in your favourite glass that you can drink your wine is also perfectly fine.
And so you mentioned you also make this wine in the ceramic eggs, and then about that perfume. Do the ceramic eggs really help to, bring out the finesse and the perfume?
The inertness of the ceramic brings out a purity in the wines, but it also allows them to breathe. So you might hear of wines being made in stainless steel. Because they don't breathe, they kind of nearly close down a wine. In the ceramic eggs, they open up all the perfumes, but they don't interfere with it. So wine that is in new oak, the oak starts to influence the wine. It still breathes and is alive, and in certain styles of wine, it's really paramount in making great wine. So we have found so much success in these ceramic eggs with Grenache to really showcase the prettiness and the perfume and the pureness of Grenache.
And for people who don't know the Ovitelli, but perhaps know some of the other Grenache from the estate, can you tell us a little bit about the vineyard that this comes from?
So this is a single block that's 2.2 hectares, right next to the High Sands Vineyard, our very pinnacle Grenache that we make. It's also right next to all the other old blocks that are planted in 1946, so they're over 70 years old now, and they have just incredible concentration. The 2020 that we're looking at in these ceramic eggs had a yield all of about 0.8, 0.7 tonnes per acre. In the French terms, that's 10 to 12 hectolitres per hectare, which is just tiny. And so they have beautiful concentration, but they also have beautiful perfume and fragrance, just really captivating wines. The other part that's really exciting of what these ceramic eggs do is that because they ferment a lot cooler, the maceration on the skins, which is the time that it's spending fermenting on those skins, but then also maturing on the skins, seems to happen a lot cooler, and it extracts a much more gentle, fine tannin. So it really exacerbates the elegance of this wine.
Yeah, I love the purity that comes across out of Grenache, and given that varietal is, being discovered or rediscovered so much more by consumers and by drinkers around Australia, I think it's so nice to be able to see a wine like this that's so pure. What do you recommend to have with it? What should we be eating?
The fine, the prettiness, through to kind of grilled salmon. A lot of the things that you would hear paired with Pinot Noir, even duck is a perfect pairing. Pork bellies, all those kind of white to kind of meats that are, and even sometimes it has a lovely acidity, so it can even start to kind of dance with, lamb rack or things like that.